Hey, 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 happy Monday. February 4th. Am I the only one still looking for my voice? It was such a great weekend. So it is our monthly coaching call. I wanted to get on and get ready to not just begin February in a big, big way, but we're going to finish strong. We're going to start right now. Why wait to do tomorrow or even month end? What we can do right now. All right, I'm going to give you a minute to jump on here, say hey, where you're from, and go ahead and share this in your group pages. We want to make sure our team members, our new team members, everybody is jumping on and getting focused for the month ahead. If you haven't already, we have our February game plan goal sheet ready to go. You'll just want to print that off from your document section of your eSuite. Who's still in Florida? Who's heading home? Who has a voice? Who does not? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Love, love, love. Excited. I see everybody jumping on. I know we were not able to meet together on our family call last night, but we're going to cover the recap of conference right here. So we've got a lot of things to celebrate. Going to give us about another minute. Tag your team members, share in your group pages. Let's go, let's go. Y'all got a green light to make February a month to remember for sure. And so we're going to get focused and we're going to take February by storm. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Lois. How are you, Debbie? Hello. I saw Aaron Tweed. Yay. I'm Courtney Sharp. Hello, my friend. How's it going? Oh my gosh, look at all the hearts. I love it. I love it. Keep it coming. It makes me feel so good. How many of you are still running on like fumes from the weekend? Oh my goodness, numbers are climbing. I love it. I know it's in the middle of the day, but we've got a lot to talk about. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Katie Harold, Jessica, love it, love it. Audrey, are you back in Canada or are you here in Florida? All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got a lot of people jumping on and we don't want to wait much longer. We've got too much to talk about. So let's go ahead and let's just talk about conference, shall we? I mean, it started Thursday night, as probably started Tuesday or even Wednesday for some of you, but you know, Thursday night we kicked it off with our we had a lot of our awards and you met the corporate team and our new VP of expansion, Ron Wade, and we announced the 2 new countries that we're opening into. So did you know we're opening into the Philippines and Mexico in the second quarter? And you have an opportunity to build your list. And so you can start doing that now. And as they sign up, and then they can also use that replicated website to build their own list. So we'll be opening into Mexico and the Philippines in the second quarter, and you can go ahead and start building your list. And if somebody wants to go ahead and put that replicated website in the comments, I would appreciate that so much, as I don't have that right in front of me. And I just want to let you know that we will be opening the Philippines with English. And then obviously any tools we already have created in Spanish we can use as well. And then as we continue to develop that market, we will add more. We're going to be opening in phases. So the more sales we have, the more phases will unlock what we're doing product-wise and support-wise in both the Philippines and Mexico. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Oh yes, look, look, look. Hi, Kyle, I see you on there jumping on. Stephanie Dunn, welcome, welcome. Barb Bozer, love it, love it. Lauren Berriman, I'm so glad you said that. I agree. I think it was the best conference ever too. And I've been going to 13 years of conferences, 13 years of conferences. And literally, I remember, you know, so Thursday night, we're already talking about the countries we're expanding to. We gave away our It Works Way Awards, our Freedom Awards, our Grit Award, our Gives Back Award. By the way, who was in tears as we started the night with the Gives Back Award? I mean, I was like bawling like a baby behind scene, and I had to come out and do the It Works Way Award, and I was already like, makeup was a mess, and I was like, oh, great. But it was just a profound weekend. Our Freedom Award winners, the Mayfields, and Chrissy, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm so proud of our company and the way that we have big hearts to just share how important it is to be good stewards of what we're being given. And I love how the Mayfields are making it a complete culture on their team, recruiting, using the idea of debt-free is sexy. And I'm just real proud to be a part of this company. The Grit Awards, so well honored. What Mark and Cindy, I believe, lead by example with just, planting their flag. Life isn't going to always be roses, and how are you going to handle it? It's not about reacting, it's how are you going to respond. And, Mark and Cindy have said to us time and time again, It Works is not a perfect company, but we want to be the perfect company for you. And one of the things I admire most about my parents is just their authenticity and how they handle themselves, even as life is being thrown their way. And so anyways, it was fun to see the Grit Award winners on stage being celebrated. And then we went ahead and celebrated our top 150, including our top 10. Big shout out again to the Duns, who held #1 spot again for, gosh, I don't know how many years running, but that's awesome. And then we had Courtney Bohr at #2, Jade Hooper, #3, the Walshes at #4. And I hope I don't get that mixed up. So we'll just stop there. I'm so proud of everybody and how well you're doing out there. And we know that those numbers don't define us, but they drive many of us. And so that's what we want to allow them to do. And how many people came out of conference with vision? Clear vision, clarity of where they're going. Mark said from the very first night, this is going to be a game-changing year. And the definition of a game changer is having a plan and then taking, sudden action. And we gave you the plan all week long. As a matter of fact, we showed up Friday morning for our live fit. How many people were at the live fit Friday morning? I know I was there for at least the warm up and the first part of kicking it off, and it was awesome. And then we started that morning and we announced 3 new products. Now, we still, one of the products was Keto Coffee. It's a flavored coffee, and it's in a new delivery system, the pods, right? And then we also announced Greens on the Go chocolate in sample form. So not a new product, a new form of how we're shipping it and how we're selling it. And then Hydrate. We announced Hydrate, and then those of you who joined us for the cruise that afternoon got to taste it. And what do you think? How many of you tasted it? What do you think? How do you plan to use Hydrate? Go ahead and comment, because I know we can all share each other's marketing experience to go out there and duplicate that in our own communities. So those are the 3 products that you can order, and several, if they're not shipping immediately, you can go ahead and start pre-ordering, and those will ship within the next 2 weeks. I also wanted to just give a shout out to all the Connect updates. If you didn't know, Friday afternoon we announced, the new enrollment, the new join process, and with that comes 4 different product packages. It's a digital business builder kit. So you sign up and you can immediately start building. You want to make sure your new people check their email, because it's going to prompt them to download Connect, put in their why, what they're going for, start importing prospects, which we know is like building our hundreds list, and we can start taking action. And with the new training videos, as well as the new product videos, they can start gathering those customers, and they can also start building their business as they learn what it is we do to make some money, right? I love it. So I'm going to use my notes here because there were so many announcements. I don't want anything to fall through the cracks, right? We've got the new training videos, the new product videos, and then we've got the shareable shopping links coming soon, and so much more. So you're going to want to make sure, if you're not using Connect, that you download it, you start using it. You're going to see us training on it. I'm so grateful for Amber and Josh Parker, our new field liaisons, who are going to be giving lots of training, how-tos and tips and tricks on using Connect, especially as more updates are unveiled and roll out, and so that we know how to use that app. And I'm so excited. I was talking to a group this morning, and they were just like, oh my gosh, I have to go back and I have to update all of our new distributor training systems. For the fact that we have the new enrollment process, we have the different kit options, we have all the different ways that you can get involved. And I said, whoa, time out, press pause. We are working to make sure those things are in place for you. We want you focused on doing what you get paid to do, and that's signing new distributors and bringing on new customers. And so that's what we pay to do, and that's what we want you focused on. So the Connect app will help you stay in that lane, right? By providing you and your new team members the training they need, the support they need to start contacting and staying in touch with their team. All right, now let's talk about the new Digital Business Builder Kit. It comes with 4 product options. Now, you don't have to wait for your kit to get started, but you do have some options, and I know you've been asking for that, so we're listening. The default option is the sampler pack, but we've also got like a skin, a wrap, and a keto pack as well. How cool is that? And then you want to go ahead and set up that auto ship right away because we know you want to use the products, but we also want to have samples on hand as we're out there sharing what we have in our hands. And so in order to do that, you want to be prepared, and being able to have the samples is a great way to do that. But we also know being on auto ship every month, it's not only an insurance policy that you'll get paid on your organization, your personal customers' orders and your team's orders, but also throughout your entire organization. And it allows you to be qualified to get paid every single month without making sure your customer volume is at the place it needs to be. Obviously, we want to continue to add customers, but that's just going to put more money in our pocket and allow us to get paid on the efforts that we're putting forth. All right, so in addition to the 4 product packages that you can add on that Business Builder Kit, you have some auto ship options. As a matter of fact, you're going to have an auto ship option that is only available at enrollment and will only be something you can use while you keep it on your auto ship right out of the gate. Also, there's some add-on packages, some packages for you to add on and get more samples in your hands as you get started, because we know that's how we get out there and share what we're doing. Now, you know, something I just want to mention to you is we make cash. We call it product cash on the different products that we're out there sampling, because we don't sample things for free typically. Obviously, if somebody wanted to go get bulletproof coffee at Starbucks, it would be about $6 to do so. We can sell our keto coffee, and you can make keto coffee cash for people that just want to purchase a sample if they're not ready to go ahead and get started on our keto coffee as a customer or even a business builder. So there's just lots of options and ways that you can get started up, you know, add-ons and so on and so forth. Though I do just want to preface the fact that a lot of these new things are being rolled out. There are some we're having some technical issues in some areas, and I want you to be patient with us. Probably customer service lines are going to be a little bit longer than normal because people are so excited about all the announcements. If you're experiencing a glitch and you're a leader with us, make sure you let your BAM know, your business account manager, which is a perk for our top leaders when you get into that phase of leadership. But also submit a ticket and let them know, and just realize that if you are waiting on hold, be a little extra patient right now as we're working through the enthusiasm and all the announcements that were made coming out of conference. Sound good? All right. Let's go ahead and keep going, because Friday afternoon didn't just stop with the new Business Builder Kit. It also, we announced a new one-sheeter that is in your document section as well as your Connect app. It basically shows the steps to success. It shows a check, a blank check where you can write in what you want to earn right as you get started. It's got the average income chart as well as the first few levels that you're going to try to earn and maintain as you climb the ranks. And we have a $3,000 guarantee for anybody new that joins. If you go Ruby in your first 2 calendar months and you don't make $1,000, we'll make up the difference. If you go Emerald in your first 3 calendar months and don't make $3,000, we'll make up the difference. I love that. So you can sit down literally with somebody right now and say, I can show you how to make $3,000 in your first 3 months. Are you interested? Or do a poll. Do you want to earn $3,000 in the next 90 days? And maybe one answer is I do, and maybe the other answer is I know somebody who does, right? 2 different ways that you can get people starting the conversation of earning $3,000 in their first 3 months. I love that. By the way, I think I'm going to have to put that on my story. Do you want to earn? We have a $3,000 guarantee in your first 3,000 months. Yes, I'm interested, or I know somebody who is. Those would be the 2 responses. Okay. Friday afternoon, we also simplified our comp plan. We went from a 5-leg charting structure to 3. How cool is that? How many of you are running for that, for a rank up, or how many of you are just wanting to rank up in general so you can unlock more of the compensation plan? And that 3-leg simplified compensation plan has you just coming unglued because you're so excited about how simple that is. What I love about our new comp plan is it's a global plan. It's something that will allow us, as we expand internationally, to be much more competitive globally. So it's not only simplifying what you need to do to rank up, it's also going to simplify things as we continue to expand internationally. Love, love, love it. What's our system? Our system is still what we call the steps to success. Number one, you join. And part of number one is being commission qualified every month. So after you join, you don't have to join again each month, but you do want to be commission qualified. Month 2, you want to gather your customers. You want to make sure you get 4 customers and earn your shopping spree. And then in order to be qualified to earn a rank up bonus for 2019, you've got to have 150 BV in new customer volume. 150 BV in new customer volume. Well, as you gather 4 new loyals, not only will you earn a $100 shopping spree, that should position you for the bonuses I'm going to talk about here in a minute, because you should have a minimum of 150 BV from those new customers. And for those of you that were already a part of It Works, you just simply need to gather some customers that accumulate over 150 of BV in your first 30 days. Hello, my sister just walked in.
It works.
Yes, so we're doing our monthly training call. Hi, guys. Hello. All right, so let's keep going with the announcements for February and coming out of conference. Ruby and Emerald Guarantee, we already talked about that. It's never been easier to reach Ruby and Emerald with our simplified comp plan. And now that you know that we've simplified it, I want you to know that to be a Ruby, you simply need 3 qualified legs and a total of 2,000 in volume. Now, for those of you that are watching this and you're just joining It Works, or you're thinking about joining It Works, whoever invited you to this coaching call, make sure you ask them questions. I know a confused mind says no, and I don't want to confuse you today. I want you to know it's actually becomes more simple than ever to go Ruby, and we're going to walk alongside you and help you to do that. Remember, you're in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself, and we have simplified your opportunity to earn the guarantee more now than ever. All right, what else do we have? Well, we've offered over 100,000 in rank up bonuses. The rank up bonuses are, you know, 10,000 for diamond, 15,000 for double diamond, 25 for triple, 20 as my sis. Well, we're having technical difficulties. Apparently when my sister and her boyfriend broke into my house, it set my entire internet on fire. So we're starting again. So sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and tag your teams. Share this in your group pages, because we are not done yet. We were barely getting started, and we've got more to talk about. Oh, look, here comes those hearts. I love it. I love it. And I'm getting like messages from Norway and Denmark, and they're just loving this. So are we real or what? So we talked about the rank up bonuses, and I want to just reiterate, you guys, part of a conversation starter, especially with somebody that you know is going to be real motivated and they're very red. Show me the money. Say, I can teach you how to make 100K. I've got a plan that you can earn 100K. That's how much these rank up bonuses add up to. So I'm going to go ahead, press pause, allow you to jump on. Carrie Young, seriously, right? I about died when I looked behind me and they're like crawling out the front door. We are just your typical family, you guys. I'm not kidding you. There's nothing different between us and you. The difference is we've just taken sudden action, right? There's a plan and we've taken sudden action. I wore my visionary shirt today because I felt like coming out of conference, it's never been more clear what we need to do and how we can take things to that next level. All right, so I can't help but watch all the comments coming in as we're climbing back. I don't know what happened that the last live stopped, but the last live is going to be there, and we'll go ahead and continue on because I haven't even got to the game plan yet. All right, so a couple more announcements just to let you guys know what else was introduced. At the end of the day, we were given 7 coupon codes for everyone who bought 7 coupon codes for everybody who's placed an order this year and has personal bonus volume in January. And then another 7 for anybody who came to conference. How about that? Anybody who came to conference. And so all your new people in January got 7 coupon codes. You got 7 coupon codes. And if you were at conference, you got another 7 for a total of 14. How cool is that? Trista, thank you. Carla Burns actually got it for me. She's so cool like that. I see you, Kim Haber. Way to jump on here and join us. Pauline, hello. How are you today? I'm letting the numbers climb back up because I realized everybody got kicked off. Heather, your before and after results are unbelievable. Your transformation is just jaw-dropping and so motivating. Morgan, hello, my friend, soon-to-be ambassador. Kyle, welcome back to our live. Not sure what kind of shenanigans are about to happen, but you never know who's going to come through that front door. All right, so you've each been given 7 coupon codes, and over the next week, you'll get another 7 for coming to conference. I love that. And then we introduced, well, before I get to this, let's go to the, let's get social morning we had on Saturday. We cannot forget the awesome Julie Solomon, who was our guest Saturday morning. And I absolutely loved how she got us thinking about who our ideal customer is, our ideal client. It made me think of how we all put together and get very crystal clear on our ideal team member, right? And so as we're thinking about who our ideal customer is, she gave us a worksheet tool, juliesolomon.net /growth is where you can find that document. So you can begin really speaking to your ideal customer avatar. I love that. I love the information that Kelsey and Alyssa talked to us about brand, and I love the new social guide. You guys, have you seen the social guide? It's in your Connect app. Print that off. It's worth the investment. It works specified. It works wrote it for It Works family to help us embrace the social digital economy we're living in and to do it right. And then Alyssa taught on it. Alyssa taught with Kelsey about brand, and then she brought up some other help to work on the whole idea of lives and how do we use lives and incorporate that in our social efforts to take our business to that next level. And I love the tips that they gave. And you guys, they're doing it and they're having incredible success. And so they know what they're talking about. And I loved how they shared everything they knew with you because they knew when the tide rises, all the boats get higher. And so we want to make sure we're just all sharing what we're doing, sharing what's working, and how we can implement that to take our business to the next level. And they did so. So I'd like to know what your aha moment from Saturday morning was. And if you're already using social to build your business, like, what did you learn that's going to take it to that next level? If you've barely been on social, what did you get out of Saturday morning that helped you feel more confident to continue to build on social? And for those of you that are not yet online, what did you get on Saturday that will help you get online and feel confident and moving forward in your efforts there? And again, we can do anything, but we can't do everything. And so, the social guide is really driven towards Facebook and Instagram. I would say YouTube is the other one. And here's what I know. Those are the 3 platforms that people that are using social have used and become very successful in. It works. And so I would say, don't try to get on every platform. You can only do a couple things well, and so don't spread yourself too thin, and also do one well before you add a second, before you add a third. And when I look at people like Alyssa or other rock stars on social, they're typically on 2 streams, and they're phenomenal on social media. And so if they're only on 2 or 3 things, why would you be on 5 or 6? So anyways, you can do anything, you can't do everything. All right, so we had an incredible social morning. I'm excited to see what you learned and what was your most favorite part and how you plan to apply that. And then I want to just remind you, we're doing events different here at It Works. Moving forward, the event strategy for 2019, yes, we believe in proximity, and so we're going to have events all year long across the globe. Already starting, we announced 4 events. We've got one in Asheville, North Carolina. We've got one in St. Louis, Missouri. We've got 2 in Canada, one on the West Coast and one in Quebec, which is French Canada.
So for events, tickets are already for sale. They will sell out. We have smaller venues because we want to have sold out events. We really want to be able to connect in a more personalized way. And so we've chosen to have smaller venues. They're going to sell out, and we will live stream. How about that? We're going to live stream. And then you can gather your teams together in your towns, and you can do watch parties together. And we're going to honor and reward that as well. Now, we know there's nothing like getting your butt in the room. There's power and proximity, being face-to-face with corporate team, with other VIP leaders, with the connecting events we'll do the day before and the day after that is only available to those of you that buy your ticket for the event. The connecting events will be announced as we sell out the event and know who's coming in. Obviously, if we're going to be in Asheville, we want to make sure that that we're going to the Biltmore at some point and experiencing that incredible venue. But yeah, so as you buy your ticket, share where you're going to be, because we know that you are VIP leaders. By the way, if you're a triple or above, go ahead and comment below, because I just want to give you a big shout out. Thank you for carrying the torch this last week. Thank you for how you poured into so many people all weekend long. Thank you for how you were taking pictures with teams that weren't even your own. We know it's a lot of work, but that's what I love about the It Works family, is that we're constantly pouring into each other because we understand the value of just those sidelines, cross-line relationships, as well as obviously taking care of our own downlines. So thank you for being loud and enthusiastic. Energy was huge, and I just appreciate your investment in making this event an incredible event. With that being said, if you've already bought a ticket for one of our events, go ahead and comment below and where you're going. I am telling you, we are already halfway sold out to each venue. Maybe not Quebec, but that's because we had a few extra seats in that one, but that one will sell out for sure. Those French Canadians are serious about their It Works business, and we know that's going to be a packed event. Pam Souter is going to be there. I'm going to be in West Canada, in Vancouver Island area, and we know that the US out west will pull from that as well. Do you want to hear another fun announcement about events? The first Tuesday of every month, I'll be going live and doing a live try it, and your prospects can come watch. So you know what that means? Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, I'll be coming live from my wall, and I'll be sharing about It Works. If you've got people in your area you want to learn about it, invite them to your home. Do a watch party. Watch live from your home and sip and sample with your guests before or after I go live. For those of you that have people that are not near you, go ahead and send them the link to my Facebook, or share or tag them when I go live and have them watch. We'll go ahead and push them back to you. For those of you that speak French or Spanish, we will be translating that live and have that ready for you the second Thursday of the month. And you can count on that moving forward, that we're going to be coming live. And as soon as possible, we'll be coming live right through your Connect app that you can share to your prospects, or you can share to your team. I love it. The best way I learned to talk about this business, to talk about the products, was by hearing people talk about the business, was by hearing people talk about the products. So feel free to jump on. If you're already an It Works distributor, learn some of my verbiage, borrow it. I'm a former school teacher, and you guys, school teachers, we never came up with the best ideas. We just borrowed the best ideas and used them over and over and over again. That's what smart people do. All right, so with that said, make sure you chime in live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And then remember, twice a month, we're going to be giving you new training through your Connect app. So we'll have that new training, we'll have all the product videos, and then we're going to be delivering new cutting edge competitive type training that is just constantly evolving in this digital economy that we live in. And so we want to make sure that you're getting that cutting edge training each and every month. What's working, what's hot, and what should you be doing right there in your very own living room, in your backyard, in your community. We want to make sure that you have that at your fingertips. All right, let's talk recognition program. We unveiled our new recognition program. You've already seen a lot of our digital initiatives that we've been, between it being like you're brand new, congratulations, you ranked up. Maybe it's like your 2-year birthday or anniversary with It Works. We're celebrating that too. Those graphics will come through your Connect app, but they'll also potentially be emailed to you. You can share them online, but no matter where you get them from, I want you to know it's an opportunity for us to celebrate you and what you've accomplished, and we want you to be loud and proud about what it is that you've done, because you know what? It's awesome, and we want to celebrate that with you. And we've decided that we want to do everything within our power to recognize you and to recognize your team, because we know people will work hard for money, but they'll die for recognition. And so at each of our events that we have, there's going to be a ton of recognition. You're going to see us recognizing digitally through emails and office and the Connect pushes, but also through social media as well. And then I want you to know that we've got gifts. We've got a new gifting program. And the gifts are, going to recognize ranking up, but it's also going to recognize loyalty and years with the business. And we've got years like your 3-year, your 5-year, your 7-year, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, some people have been with us for more than 15 years. We've been in business for 18 years. And one thing we do well is we take care of our people. While the wrap has always been our flagship product, while we've got health, beauty, and nutrition products, our number one product is our people, and it will continue to be. That's why we meet here together at the beginning of every month. That's why we do our VIP leader calls every month. That's why we continue to invest in our people, because that's our number one product. And we want you to know that while we're doing our best to recognize your teams, you also, as your own business owner, need to take the idea of recognizing your team, recognizing your own personal people that you brought into this business. We need you to take that seriously, because again, remember, people will work hard for money, but they'll die for recognition. And one of the things that we know is people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so again, we're going to do our part, and you also need to do your part. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It can be handwritten notes. It can be shout outs. It can be certificates. Guess what? We have made new certificates that are branded with the new branding look that we have. And we want you to print off on, the thicker paper. And, if you want to frame them, great. If you want to simply send them and honor your people, whether it's through online means or whether it's in person at your team meetings, at coffee chats, whatever that looks like, we've given those to you to empower you to recognize your people as they climb the ranks. So much to talk about. We've been recapping conference, and we've already been here for 40 minutes. How nuts is that? That's because conference was chocked full of new things that are happening at It Works. We told you we're going to give you the game plan. We're going to give you the plan, and then you're going to need to be the one that takes sudden action. So now what? We've given you the tools, trainings, products that you need to get out there and build a very big business. It's your job to use those tools, the training, and the new products that you've been given to take massive action, sudden action. A game changer is someone who takes a plan and takes sudden action, and they become a game changer. Many times we can look back, and it was a single moment that we remember that we did something, or we decided to do something that absolutely changed our future. And that's what we're equipping you to do, is to take sudden action and change your life, change your legacy. And we're giving you permission. We're giving you permission to do what nobody in your family has ever done. We're giving you permission to go for your dreams. We're giving you permission to set aside that degree that you earned and go after your plan B and make that your plan A. Maybe you heard something during Mark's speech that just spoke to your heart. Go ahead and share that below. Whether those of you that are watching right now were in person at our event this last weekend and heard that yourself, or whether you're following along because you weren't able to make it and you just want to hear something that will absolutely be that piece that you can apply that will change your business. That's what this live is all about. All right, so if you're excited, guess what? Your team will be excited. Create the energy that you want your team to have. And enthusiasm and high energy, it's contagious. Somebody asked me the other day if you could describe something about you that makes you set apart, that makes you good at what you do, what would that be? I want to ask you that. If there was one word that you could use to describe what sets you apart, that makes you a game changer, what would that one word be? For me, my word would be contagious. I truly believe that I'm a contagious person. I get excited about something and I just want to tell everybody, and I want to bring as many people with me as I possibly can. And that doesn't mean there haven't been times in my life that I second guessed myself where I thought, oh no, are they going to criticize what I'm doing? But what I've decided after 13 years of doing what I do, I'm not focused on the ones that have a criticism about what I'm doing. I'm focused on the ones that see what I have and they want what I have. And what I'm sharing can be that trigger that changes everything for them, that allows them to have a game-changing moment or be the game changer in their family that builds a legacy or a life that might never have been built. So what's your word? I want to know what your word is. I'm going to go back through all these comments. Your focus right now is building new and modeling those actions with your team and to create duplication. So if you're doing a power hour, invite your team with you. Do it for your new people, but allow your current team or team that has been with you for a long time to learn from that as well. If you're hosting a live event, make sure your team can invite their guests too. If you're learning new ways to use Connect, teach your team how you're using it. Share those great ideas. You guys, our game plan for February has to do with the 3 R's. Right now, as we head out of conference with the plan you've been given, if it doesn't give recognition, if it doesn't build revenue, if it doesn't bring retention, then don't do it. If you wonder what I mean by that, we've defined those 3 R's for you. Remember, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. Right now is not a time to build your own training academy. Right now is not the time to put together video training series for your team. We're doing that for you. Tap into what we're doing. What are some of the things that you can do to build new? You can add new names to your hundreds list. You can contact, you can invite, you can connect and continue building that relationship. You can do a one-on-one appointment. You can, host a sip and sample. You can bring people to the live try it that we're doing tomorrow night. I know you've got 7 coupon codes that you have to allow 7 people to join the business for $20. And remember, they get to pick the products that come with their digital business builder kit. And they don't have to wait for their kit to get started. They can get started today. They can download Connect. They can begin messaging and connecting with people, sharing products. They can jump on the live and then get other people with them. We'll tell the It Works story for you. You don't have to know everything to get started. You get started, we lock arms, you're in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. I can promise you that. A third of your time should be spent, a third of your time should be spent building new. A third of your time should be spent training and supporting your current team. And a third of your time should be spent on personal development. I want to take a minute right now and just talk about the personal development piece of this business. You came out of conference, for those of you that were here. Some of you weren't there, but you're borrowing the excitement and the confidence that came out of those that were there. You know what? I love that. But what I found in my life is that motivation is fleeting. Motivation is not something that sticks with you forever. It's something that is with you for a moment. And I think if we believe that we're going to feel this way forever, we're only setting ourselves up for failure. And so journal, take time to journal how you're feeling, what it feels like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, all your senses include, all your senses, include them all. And that way, if you're having a down day or you reach out and you share something with somebody and they squash you or make you feel small, that your motivation isn't gone and you're back to where you started from. You've got to be able to set some parameters for yourself to put yourself back into the feelings that you're having now. And remember, if you build your business based on how you feel, there will be very few days that you're out there building your business. You build your business based on what you want. So coming out of conference, what do you want? Journal that. Be so crystal clear that nothing will stop you. Remember, it's having a plan and then taking sudden action. Having a plan comes with crystal clear vision, clarity like never before of what you want and why you want it, so that even whether you feel like doing it or not, guess what? You take the necessary steps because you're working your business based on what you want, not based on how you feel. So you're given a spot here to talk about 3 ways you're going to build you're going to intentionally include recognition into your business. And remember, it doesn't have to cost you anything. But if it isn't building recognition, revenue, or retention, it shouldn't be done. 3 ways you're building revenue this month: gathering new customers, bringing on new team members, gathering names that you can put on your list that can become future customers and distributors. How about 3 ways that you plan to build retention? And someone might be thinking, why would I be thinking about retention? We are always thinking about retention. We get people in the business, that's that residual income. So how about people that have been customers for a month, 5 months, 5 years? Have you reached out and talked to them about the new products that were introduced this weekend? How about your team members who have been stagnant? Do they know about the simplified comp plan? Do they know about the Connect app and the new training videos that are available to them? Do they know that when they sign up a new distributor right now, that they can do online training, that they can use this mobile app to build their business? Do they know that they don't have to do presentations themselves, that they can literally plug in to the live try it tomorrow night? They just need to get people in front of it. Make sure that you're connecting with people that are already a part of your business to build retention, to get them to add on to their current order that they're placing this month, or products that they've purchased in the past. Maybe they're keto coffee lovers. Have you talked to them about the new K-Cups? Have you talked to them about the greens on the go and the mocha, keto coffee mocha that they're gonna fall in love with? You know, that's how you build retention. Everything you need has been given to you. We've given you the plan, and now it's your decision whether or not you're gonna take sudden action. If you haven't printed this off, I want to encourage you to do that now. Read through how we create revenue, continue to build retention, and give recognition to continue to build our businesses. And as we're doing those 3 things, you want to make sure you're building new, that you're taking care of your current team, as well as you're remembering that 80% of your success has to do with what you believe is possible right here. The other 20% comes down to the skills. We've been building your skills all weekend long, but if you don't believe it, no matter how good you are or how much knowledge you have, that will never matter if you're not out there taking massive action, sudden action on the plan that you've been given. And so I want to encourage you to take a few of these tips that are in your February game plan and go out there and go after your goals this month. We're giving you the green light. I'm giving you permission right now to surpass your sponsor. I'm giving you permission right now to make more money than anybody in your family's ever made. I'm giving you permission right now to pay off your credit card debt. I'm giving you permission to pay for the woman behind you in line's grocery bills. I'm giving you permission to dream bigger. How does that feel? I'm giving you permission to not use your college degree. I'm giving you permission to forget about your first 6 months in the business and everything you haven't done. I'm giving you permission to allow what you've done in the past that you're not, you know, that you're doing something new now. I'm giving you permission to stay here, to plant your flag, to be consistent, and to go all in. Here's what I know. You know, what if you do? What if you decide to go all in? What if you decide to give it everything you've got? Wouldn't you rather say, oh, well, I tried, than what if? What if I would have done some of the things that they encouraged me to do and I could have changed my life? Otherwise, I'd rather say, oh, well, I tried it, than what if? All right, you guys, you have the green light, you have the plan. We're gonna do a compensation Zoom in about an hour to really unpack the simplification of our new comp plan, of our simplified comp plan. We've gone from 5 legs to 3. The steps to success remain the same. What it is we get paid to do, gathering customers, gathering distributors, that's still the same, but we have simplified what is needed of you to continue to rank advance. Remember, we have 100,000 in rank up bonuses available to you once you go diamond all the way through ambassador. For those of you that are ambassadors, we have a new position, double ambassador. Remember, the first 3 get a day at the ranch with some of their team members, and you're also gonna get a fancy ring when you go double ambassador. What else? Have we left anybody out? Gosh, it's even easier than ever before to go ruby and emerald. And for anybody that wants to make $3,000 in the next 90 days, we can put together a simple plan for you. We're gonna work with you to help you attain that goal. So, do you feel excited? What are you going for? I want to know what your goals are this month so I can go back through, comment, pray over those goals, and cheer you on, because you know what? Make February the month that you look back on a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now, and you go, that is the month that I made a decision to change my life, and my life has never looked the same. You have a green light. Love you guys.